Here he is.
Welcome to the Minnesota Tour Channel. Cheers. Emoji clinking glasses.
18 years old, 6'8", 222 from Minnesota. He has a potential pitcher, right fielder. No quirks. 14 doubles, 13 homers in 83 games, and he's 7-2 with 140 Ks in 17 starts. Let's go.
The manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Welcome. De-aging this game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Wichita Wind Surge and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Martinez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third, and he's out.
What the heck was that for?
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
3-2.
Out there to center. Patino should have this one. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over.
Good at bat.
Onto the bottom. So
Nothing-
2 on with 2
nothing
away.
but hits
Next
today,
is the
nothing but
DH,
hits.
a switch hitter, Marvin Franklin.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1. Takes it himself.
He's out.
That ends the frame. 2 left on. 2 outs. Runner on first. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marvin in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And here it comes. Now a fly ball to right center. Patino settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning.
The wind's holding them up. I can't believe it.
And now Marvin Franklin. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Next is the designated hitter, Marvin Franklin. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Over to first, and he's saved. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Popped up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. On to the 12th. And here is Marvin Franklin. And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Green getting ready to go. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Welcome back. Digging in, Marvin Franklin. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score. First for the victorious win surge. 5 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left a boatload of runners on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Minor League Baseball from the Double-A level coming up. It's the Wichita Wind Surge and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. Getting the nod on the mound, Justin Martinez. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Marvin Franklin stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Tap to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Nick D'Alessandro. High fly ball, shallow right field. Franklin hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, G.
One out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Marvin Franklin. First pitch just misses. And that's outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Good hitters count the 2-0. In the air, out towards right center. Duzenak gliding as he moves to his left. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Dalton Kelly.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Marvin Franklin. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And a pitch.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Duzenak makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dalton.
One out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Garrett Wolford. He's already homered in this game. And the righty deals. In the air, right field. Franklin hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Marvin Franklin getting ready to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Sack bunt towards third.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score. First, for the victorious Wind Surge, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Hello and welcome to Wagon Man Stadium. Some Double-A baseball coming at you. It's the Wichita Wind Surge and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. First pitch coming your way. So just about set now. And starting this one, Griff McGarry. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him swinging for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Marvin Franklin digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
A swing and a miss,
1-1.
and that's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this out.
kicks and fires. And a ball evens the count. Two now.
We got full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. On the ground, out to short.
Dig, get it up.
The throw to first, and that will end the inning. One. And now the right fielder, number 29. The pitch. That one hit to right. Franklin hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Camden Duzenak. Rodriguez back to work. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it.
And now the big time power threat, Marvin Franklin. Comebacker could be two. He comes home with it. Double play.
This is
what
unbelievable.
a twin killing to end the inning.
Crap.
You can never.
Next to hit, Marvin Franklin. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat.
That
right
ends
there. Nice
a
job
drought.
of staying back.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
Go.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Wind Surge had the lead, 5-0.
I'm back. Had a phone call.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Marvin Franklin. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it. Squared it
to first, and they've got him picked off. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now it's the right fielder, number 29. 1 for 3. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Cintrone coming home.
couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this.
Ali Sanchez, the next to hit. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
2-hit day for the big Marv Franklin Jr., number 47. I think it's pitching time. DH and then pitch. I'm still in Double-A. I can't believe it. Like, comment, subscribe.
and welcome. Thanks for joining us. AA Baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Wichita Wind Surge. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Marvin Franklin. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball out of the hand. Looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Come on, let it rip right here.
And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Next one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Here comes the pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Good job, Jerry.
You know,
Marv.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Alaric Solari.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Kicks and deals. Runner on the move, Kennedy. He steps on the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on. And next is the designated hitter, Marvin Franklin. He reached on a walk his first time.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 1-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
He's losing his juice.
Patino
Usually that's
brings it
gone.
in. And there's
And the
one
wind,
away.
I believe, was blowing out. I'll have to double check here. He's DHing. That sinker.
Back here at the
Yeah, it's blowing
ballpark,
out.
top 6. Now
Same
it's
pitcher.
the DH, Marvin Franklin. Castellanos back to work.
There's a hit.
Swing and a ball popped up. Cintrone makes the grab, 1 away. Next to hit, Marvin Franklin. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Gary on at first, nobody out. Bunts it in the air. To first,
Safe.
out of time.
Hey,
So what
big
started as a
cat.
sac bunt ends as a hit with runners on first and second.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
Now he steps off to reset. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Wolford squeezes it, and there's one down. Tries to get back and save.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now the right fielder, Misael Urbina. The 3-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule called.
Come on.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Elliott Soto. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. A hit and an error in the inning.
Deep fly ball and a duck snart to the second baseman.
We are a week away from the Major League Baseball trade deadline, and we're joined by insider John Paul Morosi. JP, the trade deadline captures the imagination like few other points in the season. What makes it such an exciting time of year?
When Pavarotti sang Nessun Dorma, which means no one sleeps, he was talking about the trade deadline. He was talking about people like me at the trade deadline. No one sleeps in that final week before the trade deadline. We're so excited to see what the exact moves could be. And one thing I love now is that it seems like so much of the great news breaks late at night. How often do we hear the story, oh, this trade was consummated at 2 a.m. Eastern time, long after a trade, long after a game was over, going back and forth. I love those bits of storytelling around the game, which is why no one ever sleeps comfortably. I always love, certainly on social media nowadays, as soon as a prospect leaves a game for any reason, the score could be 10-1. Are we at hug watch now? Is the player going to be traded? So all those different unique features of following a trade deadline nowadays.
Pitching time. Let's go.
Makes this my favorite time of the year.
Get the glasses on.
You're out.
It's pitching time. It's pitching time.
Live from Main Street Field, minor league baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the Frisco Rough Riders and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Marvin Franklin. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Number 14, leading things off and takes a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Nolan Ryan Express.
Next offering is fouled back.
Screwball.
That one drifts
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
Cutter in low and in.
Comes the 2-2. And that one missing low. foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Big whiffa. Big whiffa.
Variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And a pitch. And ball one.
Hey, plays at one now.
Good eye right there.
We got one here.
Swings through that.
2-2 to count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Trevor Hauver in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him.
Streak up.
Out the side
3
to
down.
begin the game. What a start.
Wichita.
No score as we head to the bottom of the first. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. Into the outfield.
Error.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That's a strike. And 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The count 2-1. Foul ball there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And now it's filled up. Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Relay to first.
Nice turn.
Play.
That's the way we do it.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now here is Liam Hicks. This one in the air center field. That gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hicks off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Bounced out to short. Salas. 3rd out.
Let's
So
roll.
no run. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Pitches in there.
98.
Strike 1. Acuna measures 5 feet 10 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
1 down.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Sandy Leon in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so, and at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
And now the center fielder, number 14. In there for strike 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Urbina pulls
Through
that
3.
one down. That
One hitter.
is the inning.
Can't get much
Nothing
better than
across
that.
here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Wind Surge out front, 1-0.
Like.
On to the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Zavala.
Comment, subscribe.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And another ball. And now it's even up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hits and misses.
Nice
It's a
pitch.
strikeout.
That's away. That's worth a throw. Got the old Raleigh finger
So digging in,
mustache.
Trevor
Yo.
Hauver. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ornelas in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Misses inside. And it's 1-1. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses.
Got him.
And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Wind Surge on top, 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, number 39. And he deals. Hard hit, base hit. So a runner
Unbelievable.
aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Diving, and he can't make the play.
Bullshit.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it right through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
I ain't scared of no ghost.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Oh, God.
3 balls, 1 strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Way to go,
Anytime
dummy.
you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. a swing and a
One
miss.
down. Let's go.
1 out.
No more
It
dinking
can be
around
so
these
tough as a
little
hitter to pull yourself out of an extended
Sandy
slump,
Leon.
one that lasts for several games, even a week or more.
Strike one.
No, right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure
Double
out
play.
what can
Oh
get him
my
back on
God.
track. Back to
Ground
Play at the
ball,
plate.
and that's through the infield. The throw's
Oh
offline.
my God.
He's safe.
Nice job,
They
catch.
take the lead. It's 2-1.
Sandy Leon.
Here's the center fielder, number 14. And he takes a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line to right, base hit. Around third. Urbina fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run
What
lead.
in the world?
2 on, 1 out. Aaron Zavala now at the plate. Strike 1. And strike 2.
No balls, 2
I guess I
strikes.
had to do it myself.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2.
Up.
Popped up, and the
That's
infield
mine.
fly is called.
Batter's out.
2 down.
Now the left fielder, Trevor Hauver. There's the strike. Just off the outside edge. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is down low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Tosses to first. Inning ends.
That was
and that
rigged.
stops the bleed. Welcome back. And now Jonathan Ornelas. Swinging a foul straight back. Ornelas, 22 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And now the count is even. And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
They say,
Couldn't
Joe Boo,
catch
I
up to
do
the
it myself.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it
Can't
to get the
believe
swing
it.
and miss. It wasn't a great
I
location
don't give
by
up
any means.
runs.
That's typically
This
a
is
spot
legend
hitters can
plus
handle.
pitching.
So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Number 39 stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. That's down and in.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Got him.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch
Through
moving that
6.
way.
Let's get some
And getting on
runs,
the same plane
please.
as-
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Nothing
Another
doing
quality
for the
start.
offense that time.
Top of the order.
Pitching change here, number 26.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup.
9K,
Pitchers are
7
pitching,
hits,
guys
3
are making the
runs.
plays
I don't know what
defensively.
happened that
This
inning.
is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
He's in Double A, 82 pitcher, 80 hitter, 79 right fielder, and 78 or 79 DH. Hitter is the name for right field hitter.
And welcome in. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Louis Varland. What's the scouting report on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. And the 1-0. That's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to.
2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marvin Franklin. First offering misses the mark. Franklin measures 6 feet 8 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Number 14 under it. He's got it.
I am just missing it. I don't know. Weak sauce. What's up, everybody? Raining in Wichita.
Man at first. Now, Marvin Franklin.
You know, this group of hitters looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to.
Slings to second, and that's 2.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And the batter now, Marvin Franklin. There's a strike.
What?
And that one fouled off.
A little late.
Runner at first with no outs here. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Get some
he
runs.
Seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Got him swinging.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Runner on the go, and that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the batter now, Mark Contreras. 1 for 3. There's a
grand slam.
That's back there. Oh, that ball was crushed. His second of the year, and they close the gap. It's 7-6.
Our fans that are the 4,000 left that are cheering.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this.
And now the DH, Marvin.
Get on base. Fastball slider.
Swings through that one.
Fastball.
0-1. Jacobson goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Puts a bunt down. Ornelas on the run. Throw
Safe.
to first.
All right,
He's
we
in
started
there.
it. We started it.
Now batting, second baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Two-run
Alaric
homer. Tied up.
Solari.
Continue his no-hit.
And a pitch. Here goes the runner. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make
2-2
the pitch,
count,
get
2
the
outs.
ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Runner breaks for third. Towards first. Diving, and he can't make the play. The run comes in to score from second, and it's a one-run game.
Well, back within
piling
one
up
as
the
he
runs.
brings home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Well, with
And we
this
still
6th
lost.
win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
9 runs, 12 hits.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
He's an 80 in Double-A. He should just mash. Batting 200. It's rigged.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Frisco Rough Riders and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Want to get the AAA.
So just about set. Getting the nod in this one. Ronnie Enriquez.
Yeah, Bogey got the win last time out, worked deep into the ball game and scattered a couple of hits. You can expect him today to try to match that performance of his last time out.
Marvin Franklin now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Get to the wall.
Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and that's a 2-out double.
It's a way to be hustling.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Definitely.
Here's the second baseman, Alaric Solari. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Hits softly on the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. Inning over. End of one. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marvin Franklin. Doubled in his first AB.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The one.
Oh, that was the one.
Ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself, and that will end the inning.
Can't be missing those home run pitches like that.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Aaron Zavala. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now the first baseman, number 27. Fly ball to right. That's out number 2. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Marvin Franklin. And a foul ball. Franklin measures 6 feet 8 inches, only 18 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023.
One strike.
Not even close there. Ball 1. That one lifted to left. And there's one down.
Jeepers. What is going on with the power drought?
Second baseman, Alvarez.
And now the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. 1 for 3. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Franklin racing over to make the catch. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Marvin Franklin.
Marvin Franklin.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2-0. Late on that fastball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Makes the grab on the run. And that is that.
Screwed.
The number 7 is
they
such
won
a
another
cool
one.
and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well.
How
but
many
to win
games
7
streak
games
do
in a
I got
row,
now?
there's been
5?
some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits. Make it 2 touchdowns. Make it 14.
4-1 the final
Right
here
field.
today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
So long.
Yo.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Marvin Franklin. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Gary, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1 strike.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
The 3-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Gary headed for the plate. Throws to second. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now at the plate, number 15. He's 0 for 1. Righty delivers. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, base hit. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple.
Where's the center fielder
the
at?
last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Marvin Franklin. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next one is off the plate. And the count even 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point on that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him.
So up next, Sandro Fabian. He's already homered here in this one. 0-1 now. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's going to be number 39. Payoff pitch. High in the air, out to right. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. They get a run on. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Marvin Franklin.
The right fielder, Marvin Franklin.
Rocker back to work. And there's a foul ball. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And
stepping in, Sandro Fabian. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Gone.
there was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Welcome back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Marvin Franklin. The wind and the pitch. That one inside. Ball one.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and, of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Makes the turn and heads for second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Checks over to first, back safely. To first, and he breaks for second. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now.
All right, we got a 5-game hitting streak. I think I'm pitching.
You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
Then we can't win. I don't know what's going on. At the finals tonight.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Some Double-A baseball coming at you. It's the Frisco Rough Riders and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and on the mound now, number 93. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Marvin Franklin, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Trying to move him over here. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. 2 outs, runner at first. And now, Misael Urbina. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. To first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. 1 out, base is empty. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Marvin Franklin. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Marvin Franklin. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a pitch. That's inside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The 2-2 on the way. Lays down a bunt to the right side. To first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Misael.
And next is the designated hitter, Marvin Franklin. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a foul ball.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
And it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the air out to center. Number 14 under it. And that ends the
Jeez,
inning.
I mean, I can't believe this drought. I think it's because I changed some stuff.
3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. The Rough Riders lead it 11-3.
Moving on up. Stick around for
So now the
pitching.
DH
It's coming up
spot,
next
Marvin
game.
Franklin. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch.
That's
Can't
off the
catch
plate.
up.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 11 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors. They left an awful lot of runners on base.
Awful lot of runners on base.
For the Windsor,
Okay, pitching time.
and 11 runners left on base.
11.
Live from Main Street Field, Double-A Baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Frisco Rough Riders and the Wichita Wind Surge.
Pitching time, let's go.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Marvin Franklin. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's a speed threat, number 5. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Righty to the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout.
One down.
He notches strikeout number 150 this season. So digging in, Aaron Zavala. And that's in there for strike 1. stays alive. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Trevor Hauver. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that's too high.
Oh my gosh.
3-0.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch up against the wall. And welcome back. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, number 39. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Finally.
At the plate, number 15. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. No score here in the second. Check swing. Went around. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
How about
Take a look
that?
at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
KKKK.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0.
Let's get some runs.
Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Jace Easley. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Easley patrolling center field, 23 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires.
Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that drops foul. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Digging in, Tucker Mitchell. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Number 5 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a count 1-2. Caught and missed, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Zavala.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Number 18 gets under it, and there's one down.
One down.
And now Trevor Hauver worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Kicks and deals. In the air, left field, down the line. Stevenson puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Jonathan Ornelas getting ready to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And there's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Softly hit to third. Gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, number 39. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Franklin back to work.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking for the K. And stepping in is the speedy number 15.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. The Rough Riders yet to pick up a hit here. Center field, Contreras settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Gold. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey, here we go.
That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Jace Easley. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And a good eye there. The 2-1. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
And he can't come up with it.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Easley over at second. Mitchell on at first with nobody out. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
He's in safely at second as 2 runs score on the play. Tag, and he's out at the plate. So up next, Trevor Hauver. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Up the middle. Slings to first. 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. Line drive. Stevenson makes the catch. Inning over. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, number 39. And there's the strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. Outside.
1 strike.
In for a strike. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground. And that chance handled. And he's safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Marvin Franklin is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Number 26 taking over on the mound.
Well, these guys just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with